Hi, ArsenalFanTV. We're here at YouTube Space, and I thought I'd do a video previewing the game. PSG, Paris Saint-Germain versus Arsenal. It's a massive game for us in the Champions League because we want to start doing better in this competition. Over the past couple of years, it's quite simply not been good enough for Arsenal. Last year, we just about scraped through the group. We didn't finish top of the group as we didn't the year before. And in previous years, we've been coming up against Dortmund, Bayern Munich. This year, it's a different proposition in that we're up against PSG. Now, don't get me wrong, PSG are a top team, got lots of brilliant players, got an outstanding manager, but for me, this is a very, very winnable game. PSG, over the past couple of seasons in France, it's just been a procession for them. It's been a walk in the park. They've won the league very easily, but this season, they've got off to a bit of an indifferent start. Played 4 games, drawn 1, lost 1, won 2. That's a bit of an indifferent start for them because they've just literally been sweeping everybody aside. They drew their game at the weekend against St Etienne, lost their previous game away to Monaco 3-1. It's not quite clicking at the moment for Paris Saint-Germain. Also, Ibrahimovic, the guy who was banging in the goals for them for years, has left. David Luiz as well, another influential player in the team, has left. They've had injuries to Thiago Silva. It's not just quite clicking at the moment for PSG. However, we know that they've got a lot of outstanding players. That is one thing that we have to remember. Cavani, who's for years wanted to have that starting berth as a striker at PSG, now has that, and if we don't shackle him, he will be very, very dangerous. They've also got players like Angel Di Maria, who of course was at Manchester United and has been absolutely flying, well he was last year, flying at Paris Saint-Germain, being one of their best players. He will be very dangerous on the day. Their manager that they bought in, Unai Emery from Sevilla, he's got a great pedigree in European competition. All right, he hasn't been in the Champions League, but for the past 3 seasons, he's been the manager of Seville, and they won the Europa League 3 years in a row. And to do that, there's no mean feat. That means he knows how to prepare a team for European competition. So it's not going to be easy over there in Paris. Last season, they beat Chelsea in the competition, but did get knocked out by Manchester City. So English teams can get at PSG, and as I said, I feel that last year they possibly had a better team than they have this year. What about Arsenal? Similar sort of start we've had to the season as PSG has had. Same actually. Won 2 games, drawn 1, lost 1. Not, you know what, it's almost like the teams are identical because we haven't been quite clicking either. The game against Southampton wasn't a great performance by Arsenal. Good performance against Watford. We got hammered by Liverpool. If we play like we did against Southampton, against Paris Saint-Germain, we'll get beat. It's as simple as that. They've got quality in all areas. So we're going to have to put in a good performance. But if we do, I think Arsenal have the tools to beat Paris Saint-Germain. We've got quality in Granit Xhaka, it'll be in the midfield. A stronger now defence with Mustafi in there, Koscielny, who hopefully will be fit for the game. Petr Cech in goal. Alexis Sanchez, who was kind of rested for the game at the weekend, he'll be back starting, I would presume, in the starting of the lineup. It's all looking good. Giroud will be used to the whole French conditions. Mesut Ozil. We've got, I feel, players that matches up perfectly with PSG. And it's going to be a really close, a really tight game, which may be deciding on who defends better. So if Arsenal can put in a good defensive display in the game, we could get 3 points. And I think that if we could get off to a winning start, or at least not lose that game away, we really have a good chance this season of topping that group and going through to the next stage as one of the seeded teams. We don't want to get through the group stages and, as previous years, end up with a Barcelona, a Bayern Munich, a Dortmund. Let's try it for once and win this group. And I feel that there's an opportunity to do that this year. As I said, PSG, Ludogorets, FC Basel. For me, all three of those games are winnable for Arsenal. Arsenal can top this group. We've actually got the best European football pedigree of all the teams in this group. So this is a big opportunity for Arsenal. For me, my prediction for the game, I'm going to go for a draw. Just because we've had quite a poor record away in Europe over the years. I don't know if we're yet up to speed to be able to beat PSG. But as I said, they're a bit ropey as well. So I'm going for a draw in the game. What do you guys think? Leave it in the comments below. But if we could get a win and get off to a winning start, it really could set us up for winning the group. So looking forward to the game. Of course, ArsenalFanTV, we're going to be over there in Paris. So make sure you check out all of our videos. Keep up to date with everything that we're doing. But that's my predictions. I'm going for a draw.
Like they kept going. They never stopped. Like other games, they would have would have died out. But Ozil was poor today, man. He weren't in the game, man. He never looked like he was on it. Maybe he's holding back for PSG. Hopefully he is.